I think I'm recording. Hey queens, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a basic glam look for you today. This is something that you can put on to go like to the mall or out to eat for dinner. I just kind of did a basic brown lip, so to speak, kind of nudie brownie look with just two basic eye colors, some liner, some lashes, and a basic small highlight. Something that you guys could do within like 15 minutes or so if you're running short of time and you just need to hurry up and get dressed, and your girlfriend's like calling and blowing up your phone, or your husband and boyfriend calling like, look, hurry up, I need you to go, but yet you still trying to slay a little bit. So this would be the look for you. I know sometimes I flash the products too fast. I'll try to keep the name underneath the products during the video, but I'll also list them down below just in case you miss it. Otherwise, hope you like this look. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, whatever it is that you need to do to get this video out there, especially if you like the look. So again, this is just a basic kind of look here for you guys today. Hope you enjoy it. Well, I'm getting ready to go hang out with my little peoples and go get something to eat. So again, hope you enjoy this look. Like, comment, subscribe. So I did my eyes and primer off camera. Now we're going to go into the Morphe Natural Palette Pick Me Up collection. I have no idea what the name of the brown is, but I'm going to go in with my It Cosmetics eyeshadow brush. It does a pretty good job with blending. What I'm doing now is kind of patting the color on to get pretty good payoff. The eyeshadow is very pigmented, so when I'm going in, you'll see me just doing like this kind of patting motion just to get the color on there. Now I'm going to go in with my Sigma E40 tapered blending brush to kind of just blend out any harsh lines. Again, using that sweeping back and forth motion. Now you're just going to take a black. It doesn't have to be from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. It could be any black that you have on hand. And what I'm doing is going into my crease, just being careful to kind of stay on the edges and into the crease of that look. I just want to create a small smoky eye effect to go along with this look. So off camera, I applied the NYX-Vinyl Black Liquid Liner, the KoKo lashes, because my camera decided to stop working because it wanted to. I guess it got tired and was like, I quit for a minute. I need a break. We need to come back to this later. So now I'm going to go in with my NYX Pore Filler Primer. I use this to close up your pores. It just kind of creates a little bit smoother look when you're applying your makeup. It kind of, you know, when you see people with all the pores around their nose and things like that, it kind of just helps fill in that. Now I'm going to go in with the NYX Honeydew Me Up. That stuff is very sticky. You saw the look on my face. It wouldn't come out the bottle. It kind of dropped or whatever, but it does help to create a radiant look. And what it does is it goes in quite thick. It is pretty thick, but it helps that makeup stay on for a longer period of time. Now I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Concealer in Orange. I use this to hide my dark circles under my eyes. It's a hereditary thing. I swear I've used everything to try to get rid of them things. They won't go away. So they are not my friends. I kind of go on to some of my little acne scars towards the bottom, right over my lip. I don't really grow hair on my lip, but I get acne spots. Now I'm going to go in with the Ulta brand Beauty Blender, which everyone was raving about this on YouTube, and it took me forever to find one, and I actually found it in Ulta on the clearance rack. It was buy one box, get one free or something like that. But I love this beauty blender. Now I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Coverage HD Foundation. This foundation, you can actually get it at like your local beauty supply store. Oh wait, let me say, yeah, I think I said that right. I didn't say hair store. I didn't get hood. But at your local beauty supply store, and it runs like $7.99 for this foundation. Now it does say long wear, but I think it kind of depends on the climate that you're in, because like when I wore this before, if I start to sweat, it did come through a little bit. However, it does provide great coverage for the look. Now I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer Pure Beige, and I'm going to use this to highlight underneath the eyes. I'm going to use it to highlight the forehead, down the center of the nose, top of the lip, and lightly on the chin. Now I'm going to take my Dewey Finishing Spray by NYX and a Real Techniques Beauty Blender. All I'm doing here is just blending that concealer out. You want to make sure that you always blend with a wet beauty blender. It just helps the product easier to blend. When you apply a setting spray, you are kind of putting that concealer in place. So just kind of go through, blend that out as much as possible. Now I'm going to take my Mercier translucent powder. You can take whatever you have on hand, your banana powder, your Ben Nye, your L'Oreal, your Revlon, whatever it is that you use to set your highlight. I don't like to bake just because I'm a little darker, and so sometimes I don't like to look too white in the face. So what I'm doing here is just kind of putting a light coat over it, just setting it, just so it can decrease creasing and things throughout the day. And I'm applying that everywhere where I applied the concealer. Now I'm going to go in with my LA Pro Concealer and just a random dupe Artiste brush that I got off of, I want to say eBay, I can't remember. But what I'm doing here is doing like a light contour. Usually I go darker when I'm going more dramatic, but since this is more of an everyday look, I went a little lighter. You're going to see me kind of go on my cheekbones, around my forehead, because I got a big forehead, I'm just saying. So I got to go through and kind of create shadows to create the illusion of it being a little smaller. As you can see, I went over that concealer where I created that sharp line on the side of my eye. So what I'm doing now is kind of just blending that in, bringing color back to some of my face so I don't look so washed out. I'm going to go down the nose a little bit, and then you're going to see me blend with my fingers just to kind of blend out any harsh lines around the nose area. Now I'm going to go in with my MAC Mineralizing Skin Finish Powder in Dark Deep. What I'm doing here is just kind of setting everything. I'm setting my makeup, my foundation, I'm setting my highlight. Again, I don't like to look too white in the face, so I go through and I'm kind of setting that out, but at the same time, I'm blending it out to where I don't have any harsh lines between my highlight and my foundation and my contour. And I used a Real Techniques large brush for that. I'm going to go in with my NYX HD Blush Electro, and I'm just going to take an equal twos angle brush to kind of apply this lightly to my cheeks. If I was doing a more glam look, like a club look or going out night look, I would go a little bit heavier. I know you're thinking like, how much heavier are you going to go on some blush? But I like to go just a little bit heavier on the blush because it wears out throughout the night. Now I'm going to just kind of set my face with that NYX Dewey setting spray once again. I do this before I apply my LA Girl Strobe Light strobing powder in 100 watts. It just helps the highlight show better. So when you go through and you kind of have a little bit of setting spray, rather than spraying it on my brush and then dipping it in the highlight, I like to spray my face and then just apply the highlight to my face. I found that it goes on a lot smoother and I have more control. Now I'm going to go in with my MAC Lip Liner in Chestnut. Now you could take any brown liner. It's just almost like a kind of reddish brown that I'm going to go in and line my lips. As you can tell, I got some big lips. So a lot of times you will see me use liner in my videos just to tone them down a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with my Lorac Lip Lustre Cream in Tiara. And this color is kind of like a peachy nude. It's not pink, but it's not, you know, all the way peach. It's kind of in between. And I'm just kind of using it to create that kind of brown natural look. I'm going to go back in with that NYX Dewey spray. I swear I think that stuff is like my best friend now. To kind of go in and just set everything that I've done. I'm going to go back in with the eyes with the Pure Mascara Fully Charged. I am so in love with this freaking mascara. My go-to is usually the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but lately I've been going to this one. It doesn't dry out. It leaves your lashes just looking flawless. And that's it for this look, you guys. If you enjoy, please like, subscribe, share, comment down below. This is me being extra. And again, thank you for watching. Bye, guys. Thought I was going, dang it.